The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Jade.
And I'm Ashley. Here are the stories for today's broadcast. We take a look at our DHS wrestling team.
And we take a look at our geometry program at DHS. BBN News begins now.
Today is Wednesday, December 13th, which is National Ice Cream Day and National Cocoa Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Taylor Swift, Jamie Foxx, and Dick Van Dyke. And guys, did I mention Taylor Swift? I love her. If you share a birthday with T Swift, I am jealous. And happy birthday. Seniors, schedule your senior photos today. Katie will be back on campus for their final road shoot on Thursday. Register at katie.com/schedule to secure your time. Juniors and seniors, it's time to get your prom ticket. This year's prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando on April 6th. Early bird tickets are on sale now for $95, but only until Friday. The next French club meeting will be after school today from 2 to 2:45 in Monsieur Maldonado's classroom. This month, students will learn about the tradition of sabot from the northeastern regions of France, and students will make their own to take home. Students will also get to try bûche de Noël, which is similar to a Yule log cake. Please see Monsieur Maldonado with any questions. Broncos, remember that the second quarter and first semester ends on Friday, which is also a half day which kicks off winter break. Broncos, start your winter break by heading to the 4th annual Ho 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 with the Po-Po this Saturday night at the Polk County Sheriff Office in Northeast District Command Center, right next to Ridgeview Global Studies Academy. Our very own STEP team will be performing. Come on out and show your support. You've probably heard of terms like SOHCAHTOA in the Pythagorean formula, but why are they even important? Wyatt stops by our geometry department.
Good morning, Broncos. Today, we're going to be interviewing Mr. DeSimone and a couple of his students about why geometry is important.
Why do I teach geometry? Because I guess I've always just been good at math, and I know math is a subject that not a lot of students like, so I hope that I can make it a lot more tolerable for students by trying to make it fun. And having, like, our classroom's pretty laid back. You know, we got some like rules that everybody's got to follow, but I think we have about as much fun as we could have for a math class. Geometry is important, I think, from just existing. Like, you want to know how, like, the world works, right? So you want to know how the world around you works. So there's so many important properties of how the physical world works in geometry that it's very important to learn from that aspect.
Really connects with everyday life. And if you want to be a doctor or like a scientist, a lot of math and geometry is also in that. So that's why geometry is important.
Is when you're older, like if you want to be a construction worker or something, it can help you like identify the shapes and stuff like that.
Geometry is essential for life and your future jobs because you need math everywhere you go.
Geometry is important since it's one of the core classes for math. So I think that geometry would be important because of that, and a lot of the sciences work off of geometry and like finding volumes and everything like that.
Thank you for tuning in, Broncos. I'm Wyatt Locker, signing off for BBN News.
Today's ACT word of the day is predate, which is a verb meaning to exist or occur at a date earlier than something. The ancient coins found buried in the ground predate any gold or silver coins found so far. Attention DHS freshmen who had a grade below a 70% in the first quarter in your freshman academy classes. You will need to complete your grade recovery assignment or assignments. Each student will need to see their teacher for their packet and must sign the contract. Grade recovery must be turned in before Friday, December 15th. There are no exceptions to this date and no late work will be accepted. Between now and winter break, Ladies Quest is putting on the 12 Days of Kindness. Each day, one staff member and student who tag Ladies Quest on Instagram and use the hashtag RAK will earn a Ladies Quest goodie bag. Today is give a small gift to a teacher, friend, or coworker. Tomorrow is share festive treats and goodies with your friends or coworkers. Performances of SpongeBob the Musical will take place March 29th and 30th in our Performing Arts Center. Scan the QR code to get your tickets today. On to Broncos sports. On Monday night, the girls basketball team defeated Lake Buena Vista Vipers by a score of 59-11. Soraya Emelin had 19 points and Destiny Kim added 10 in the victory. The girls soccer team is back in action tonight when they travel to Bartow to take on the Yellow Jackets. The boys soccer team travels to Lake Alfred tonight to take on the Discovery Spartans. Good luck to our wrestling team who will be competing at the county duels this weekend. Girls flag football's training camp wraps up today and tomorrow at 2:15 p.m. You must have your paperwork submitted and activate and pay your $25 camp fee to attend. If you have any questions, please see Sergeant Wright in room 163. Attention Broncos who want to play baseball in the spring. Baseball winter workouts are taking place every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 2:30 until 4 p.m. There will also be baseball arm conditioning starting on January 8th from 2:30 until 4:30. During this time, pitchers and catchers will focus on getting their arms in shape for the upcoming season. Baseball tryouts will begin on January 22nd and run until the 26th. All players must be cleared on Activate before they can participate. If you have any questions, please see Coach Stevens in room 313D. Open tennis workouts will take place tomorrow from 2:30 until 4 p.m. at the tennis courts. Everyone is welcome. If you have any questions, please see Coach Waring. As we mentioned earlier, our wrestling teams will be competing at the county duels this weekend. Robert has more on our wrestling team.
I'm Robert Marciano, and today we interviewed Coach Dobin and two of his wrestlers about the wrestling team.
Team's looking really good. We have a full roster except one weight class, so we're missing a little bit, but we're going to hopefully make it far.
We asked our wrestlers what wrestling means to them.
Wrestling is basically a combat sport where you fight people, more or less. It's a passion, bro. It's really an art for real.
Wrestling is dedication and discipline. I'll explain it by two guys putting their heart out on the mat and giving them everything that they have.
Coach Dobin had some points of improvement for this year.
We're trying to increase our numbers, one, and then secondly, improve as a squad. Really get down to the nitty-gritty and get better as a team. This year we're hosting 3 events at home. They're going to be full stadiums. All right, it's going to be a lot of teams there, a lot of families, a lot of friends, so it's going to be high intensity, really good to check out.
We were curious to know what got the wrestlers into the sport.
It was my homeboy Jay, tall guy with dreads. He was really passionate about it. He brought the sport to me, and I just engaged in it.
I heard a couple buddies talking about it, and I thought it would be interesting, so I was like, why not go just to see what it was about?
We asked the athletes for any advice they'd give to future wrestlers.
Don't miss practice.
Never give up, and always come to practice, and you'll see how much better you will get every day.
I'm Robert Marciano with BBN News, signing off.
Thank you for joining us for Broncos News. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jade. Enjoy the rest of your day, Broncos.
Thank you guys for watching BBN News today, guys. Make sure to go down on the subscribe button and hit it as hard as you can. Every 5th period, the whole school watches the BBN News, so might as well be a part of it, right? Thank you guys so much. Broncos out.